Hey, there we go. We got it today, so we can see if we missed anything. Yep, that's the one we missed. Okay. Somebody said I missed a light tank from China. That makes sense. Looks like we got everything else. Do we miss any airplanes or other ground vehicles? Oh, we missed a premium I-15. Eh. Whatever. That may not have... I'm not even sure that was there. That might not have been there. Any ships that I can recognize? Maybe that. We might have missed that. Subchaser. But I think we got everything else. Alright, well, I think, we should probably test drive some vehicles here, huh? Let's, start with first things first. The one that I'm probably the most looking forward to, which is the TE, Challenger 2E, rather. I'm so used to saying TES. Check our modifications. It's not spaded. Right, I forgot. We don't get fully spaded test drives. We have to buy our way to it. Okay, it is fully checked out. Let's, well, we'll throw it in here, I guess. Yeah, we'll put it in the best crew we have. Why not? It's the dev server, it doesn't matter. Put it in the best crew we've got. Call it good. Okay. Take a look at this beast. So here's something else that I forgot to talk about in the thing. The X-ray here shows you how important your ammo is. Or how important your modules are, rather. To what kind of damage you sustain. So that's mildly interesting once we figure out what all the colors mean, I guess. None of this ammunition should explode. This is all APDS darts. There's no explosive in this. So none of this should detonate. There should be no ammo detonation up here. Now, if you've got hash rounds like down here, or the propellant charges, wherever the hell those are being stored, they just aren't being stored anywhere, apparently, in this tank. Take the armor off. Okay, there we go. There's some propellant charges. But, okay, there's the rest of them. There's the rest of the propellant charges. So a hit there, yeah, should explode. Hit here should potentially explode, even if it's, APDS going through the plastic explosive shouldn't detonate the plastic explosive. It should just punch through it and make a hole in it. But these darts here, nothing. Nothing should explode here. Shrapnel could fly around from these, sure. But anyway. Okay, let's test drive this thing. Okay. Oh, it's raining. Rain on the camera. It didn't do anything to him, but I actually hit him. Alright, now this is supposed to have driver and gunner and commander thermals, I do believe. Let's check that out. So we'll, thermals on. Thermals look pretty good. Let's switch to commander thermals, not bad. I am... Okay. Huh, alright. So, lays here, and fire. And still didn't actually hit. So, I'm not sure how that works. Still shooting too low. What's the point of commander aim if it's still... Okay, whatever. Anyway, does the driver also get... Yeah, the driver actually gets thermals. Look at that. Wow, the driver gets thermal vision. It's low gen thermal vision, but thermal vision it is. Neat. If you ever have occasion to drive, drive along as the driver, I guess. So let's laze this target. And that actually hits where the laser aim point is. But if we do the same thing with the commander, that actually looks like it might have hit the same aim point. I'm actually waiting for that thing to respawn so we can try firing. Yeah, okay. So, interesting. Let's try... Okay, that worked. And, if we aim at the same aim point here when that respawns, what happens? Well, I guess we can just shoot now. Yeah, it's going to the same place, so I'm not exactly sure what the discrepancy is. But enough of the shooting. Let's see what this thing can do mobility-wise, because that's where I'm really interested in this tank. It's supposed to have pretty dang good mobility. Let's see. Yeah, that acceleration does seem pretty good. Look at the new smoke effects coming out of the exhaust, too. That's some black diesel smoke. Yeah, we may be accelerating slightly better here. Slightly. Got a 50 cal and a 30 cal coax, that's not too bad. Yeah, a 40 mile an hour Challenger 2. Yes, please. Holy shit. Now my biggest gripe with the Challenger 2. Let's see if we get halfway up this hill. Come to a complete stop. What happens if I try to neutral steer? And it still sheds slightly backwards, but it's mostly neutral steering. Yes! That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. My. That seems rather nice, doesn't it? The red mark right next to our aim point. What is that? Oh, I know what that is. That's the place to sit if you want to get hit with, Okay, let's try this again. See if we drive into this, if we actually start getting hit with the missiles. You shouldn't, though. It should only be vehicles with active protection, I think. Oh, wait. Oh, no! No, we are actually going to get hit. Huh. Okay. Okay. That actually hit me. Let's see what kind of damage we sustain here. Well, alright. It's not going to show me where I took the hit, though, is it? Nope. Okay. Well, then. Is he still actually there? Oh, he is. Ah! Let's see what happens if we hash away at the this guy here. Yeah, I mean, Hesh really shouldn't do anything to that tank. I'm gonna keep dropping them onto him, though, because it's funny. If there's any chance we can drop one into his turret ring gap, which I don't think I can, it'd be pretty funny. Yeah. Anyway, okay. I think that's probably enough for the Challenger 2E. Let's cross the water and see how slowed down we get, if it's standard slowdown speed or if we get any slightly better engine power out of it. And we'll call it good. I think that's enough for the Challenger 2E for test driving anyway. Yeah, we slowed down, but it wasn't too bad. I would like to see a little bit of mud and or snow and or sand mobility, especially with neutral steering. But this seems pretty dang good. I think this is going to be a fun vehicle to have. I could be completely wrong, but whoa, that went through him and hit the dirt out beyond him. Ho ho ho! That one did too, which I was intending for it to, but holy shit, that's neat. That one didn't come out the other side, but holy crap. See what happens if we go through the T10. Well, I can't really tell if that one went through him and came out the other side. I don't think so. Well then. Yeah, the neutral steering response wasn't too bad from the full speed J-turn and try to neutral steer the rest of the way. So, yeah, interesting. No challenge to that, but it's still funny to see. Wow! The burning pieces there. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2 with the shooting at the airplanes. I doubt it. Oh! Alright, we also have the Tornado F3, which I picked weapons for it. I don't know why it... Ah, that's why. Because it didn't actually choose. Okay, there we go. That's better. So I went ahead and picked the combat loadout of 4 Sky Flash Temps and 4 AIM-9Ls along with a pair of drop tanks and the 27mm cannon. So there we go. Let's take a look at this beauty, and let's take a look at it in a test flight. Well, we'll look at the mods real quick, because I think we did during the other thing, but anyway. Alright, so difference between the Sky Flash and the Sky Flash Super Temp. I don't know off the top of my head, so I'm hoping this will tell me here. And I don't think it's going to. Nope. Alright, I don't know what the difference is. There we go. Okay. 3050, 4 Mach, 25G, 40 seconds. 3050, 4 Mach, 25G, 40 seconds. Okay. What is the difference? Maneuverability, launch circle, maybe? Everything looks exactly the same. Either the stats here are wrong and it's not telling you what the stat... One of them doesn't have the correct stat sheet, or it's some other different thing like the size of the launch circle or something. I don't know. Anyway. We'll just test fly it and see what happens. Alright, let's get a little look inside the cockpit and see... Yeah, the cockpit looks like it's modeled. I don't know if it's correct, mind you, but it sure looks like it's modeled, so that's cool. Can I see that? Nope, I can't look all the way behind me. Alright, well, that's fine. Flaps down, canopy closed. Set our missiles to... Yeah, we'll go with Sky Flashes. Oh, you can do track while scan? Isn't that neat? And it's got night vision too, of course. Can't detect that guy though. Nope. Okay. Get a pop-up view of... there we go. Unrestricted sky. That's not radar lock? There we go. Now it's radar lock. Alright, fine. I think track while scan is not going to be pulse Doppler, but let's see. Oh, that's interesting. The radar swung all the way over to that side. Neat. Can we get a radar lock? I don't think we can. Okay. So we have to be in pulse Doppler mode. And we still can't get a radar lock on him. Fine. Yeah, AIM-9L's launch circle's a little big, but I want to head-on launch with the AIM-9L, so... The drop tanks are also not working in the test flight, so... That's okay. Where's the other MiG? Up high? Down there somewhere? I want to get a head-on attack with the AIM-9L. Oh, there he is. Okay. Let's see if we can get a Sky Flash launch on this guy. He's only 4 kilometers ahead, but... Nope. Does not want to lock onto him. I mean... The radar really shouldn't be having a problem in clouds like this. Try to slow down and buy some maneuverability out of this. Alright, let's see. Almost had him. Can we hit him from this close? I doubt it. It tried. It tried to. That's funny. Now let's try the cannon. Alright, where's the other one? I would like a head-on AIM-9L launch, but it's a little tricky with the way the AI fly their circles around here. Alright, Sky Flash, this is what you were built for. Oh, oh, it did get him. It did get him. How about that? Okay. It would have been really nice to see the missile's flight pattern there, but I guess we'll take the fact that we killed him as good enough. And I personally have not used AIM-9Ls, so I'm going to restart this test flight real quick and see if I can actually use the AIM-9Ls. Also, let's see if the flares actually show where they're launching from. Yeah, it seems good enough. Alright, cool. Alright, I'm going to restart the test flight and go after AIM-9L launches. Comes. Launch range shouldn't be that far, but we also don't have lock yet, so that's also interesting. It's trying. It sees a target, which is because of the radar, but it's not picking up a... He should turn in towards us after a moment. No, you don't want to? Interesting. Well, that was head on. Oh, is it gonna get him? I think it is. Yeah, wow. Well, that was something, wasn't it? The other one should be up higher, I think. Where is he? Oh, nope, never mind. Down there. Okay, let's roll over onto him, and we'll try another top-down pulse Doppler launch with the sky flashes. Come on, airplane. We should have enough speed for the control surfaces to work here. Can we get a lock? Can we get a lock here? Really shouldn't be an issue. Can we get any sort of a lock for missile guidance here? No? Pulse Doppler and we can't... Nothing? Okay. I'm not a radar pro, but still, like... What does it want? When he turns across in the front, shouldn't that find him? Or is that where you lose them? I thought that was where you normally lose people in Pulse Doppler. Like it was the background not moving against the thing that is moving is what makes Pulse Doppler work. I don't know. Oh, okay. That's gonna get him, I think. Okay. Well, I'm still not entirely sure what's different about Skyflash Super Temps over normal Skyflash, but they seem like they work pretty well as dogfight missiles, so that's something. I suppose if you're gonna make a hype video for the dev server, I mean, you might as well take a premium vehicle, right? So let's make sure we've got... Ooh, M735 is the best APF SDS. It's still probably fine, but what the hell? Let's go. Not what I wanted. See what kind of speed we can get up to in this thing, and what kind of thermals we've got. The thermals are still pretty damn good. Yeah, thermals are pretty good. Now, as far as the speed and acceleration, what do we get to here? Because it's a fully spaded out premium vehicle, we should be accelerating and moving pretty damn quickly. Which seems like we are. Should be interesting to see what Soviet tank exhausts look like, because they usually have pretty dirty diesel engines, generally speaking. Be interesting to see what an Abrams looks like too, with the multi-fuel engine. The exhaust would be different depending on what kind of fuel it was using, but still. Be interesting to see all the same. Yeah, as I suspected, that thing just died on impact with the water there, but let's see if we can pick out the IT-1. Yes, indeedly. A side shot with APF SDS is pretty much going to kill an IT-1 every time, but see if we can do any damage with a Hesh round against the side or front flat bit of the pike nose of the T10M here. Try right here and see what happens. More track damage or anything? Let's bring it up just a little bit and see, make sure we're actually getting the pike nose. Well, we can take out the driver. The side of the turret is probably not going to do anything, but let's try it anyway. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Well, Heat FS shouldn't really have any problems going through. One thing I don't like is that when you change ammo, it doesn't maintain the aim point. Like, if you laser rangefind with something, it should still... the system should still know what distance you out, but... maybe that's accurate. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's accurate fire control system behavior. Okay. Well, you can Hesh the back of a T-55A. That's cool. And you can Hesh the top down of a turret on a T-62. That's not actually the shot I was trying to go for, but whatever. I knew the IT-1 wasn't going to survive that. Alright, well, this looks like an interesting vehicle to get. If you like driving wheeled vehicles, it'd be interesting to see how it does on ice. If the chains on the tires give it any advantage whatsoever on icy surfaces, like the lake on Poland, frozen Poland, or Stalingrad, but I bet it won't actually make a difference. So. Cool. Okay. The Merkava Mk.4 LIC, I don't know what that stands for. I confess. I'm going to take a mix of the ammo in for the test drive. I think the 322 was the best thing that the Merkava here had that I was able to drive for test drive. Yeah, I think 322 was it. Yeah, okay. So this has got even better ammo than that. So that is curious. Now, obviously, I haven't gotten this far in my own research in the Israeli tech tree, so I don't know if the Mk.4 also has it. Yeah, it does. Okay, so it's not a new shell. Does the 4B get it? Yeah, the 4B gets it too, so it's probably all the 4s. I don't know if the 3C gets it. Nope. Okay. So it starts with the Mk.4s. Alright, so it's not new ammo, but it's new ammo to me. So we'll test drive it, because what the hell? Let's check the mobility on this thing. Well, it's certainly responsive in the turn department. It's pretty mobile so far. Thermals have got to be good. Do we get driver thermals? We don't. Those are commander. Okay. The driver does not, but the commander and the gunner do, so. No active protection. I like that there's like a binocular sight. Oh, never mind. That's not a binocular sight. That's pistons. I thought those were a little sight thing on the 50 cal above the main barrel, but those are pistons to pull the trigger paddles. So, never mind. I see what it is now. Yeah, mobility-wise, it's not terrible. Not terrible at all. See if we can get a shot at our friend, the probably T90M out there. I'm not entirely sure what it is, actually. There he is. Surprise! T90A. Okay. Well, let's wait for that tank to reset, and then I want to hit it with the. Actually, we'll switch over to the proxy and we'll shoot at airplanes until that tank respawns, and then I want to test the different ammunition against it frontally and see if anything's particularly better. Because I rather imagine that the new ammo can take a T90A frontally, and I'm not 100% sure that the 322 can. Is there an airplane up anywhere? There should be. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's way out there. Boom! There's no way that was in time. Probably about here. Oh, wow, that was way behind him. That's probably also way behind him. Yeah, let's aim this far ahead. Let's see if we can get a shot out to him in time. Whoa! Close! We're getting closer. Oh! Now, is that timed ammo, or is it range set explosion fuse? I don't know. Don't know. It's getting close. I think he's coming back in towards us now. See if we can get a hit here. Come on, come on, don't fail us. Way past him. Anyway. Alright, let's go back to shooting at our friend the T90A here and see what we can do. Alright, straight on. Let's try and hit him in the upper front. Go just to the side so we don't accidentally hit the driver port. Okay. That is stopped. Now we'll switch to the other side to make sure we've got the same amount of ERA there. And we'll see if the better shell can go through. Nope. Still can't get through a T90A from the front. Doesn't matter. Follow-up round also hits ERA, amazingly enough. And the third round just doesn't get through all the armor on top. Alright. Let's take this thing in. Basically, it's the SDKFZ 140/1 turret on top of, where is it? There it is. So it's that turret on top of the, I forget what number vehicle that thing is, the reconnaissance car is, but, yeah, let's take this thing in for a test drive. This should be humorous. Yeah, what the heck, we'll take a mix of the ammo. Let's see what kind of speed we can get with this thing. Should be somewhat fast, although it's possible that the engine was governed out. Although you would kind of think that you would want a vehicle like this to be able to get in and, more importantly, out of trouble quickly, because it's not really meant to be a fighting vehicle. It's meant to be a find the enemy and come back and report where the enemy is for bigger fighting forces, and then if possible, you know, if necessary, get the hell out of Dodge quickly. But I don't know. It's moving along pretty quick still, and it's relatively quiet too. So we're just going to take the back way over here across the water, which is going to slow us right down to nothing. There's not going to be any surprise there. Yep. Stopped us dead. I mean, as deep as this water is, it's not too crazy for a vehicle like this to be stopped by it. But it's kind of unfortunate if you get like a really good flanking position and you get stopped by water. But, you know, it happens. Speed isn't everything in this game. You knowing when and where to push is also a big part of it, so fair enough. Alright, let's see if we can do any damage to anything up here with these 20 mil rounds. Probably not. Not to the heavies, at least. Probably can break their tracks, since probably damage barrels is about the best we can hope for. But let's see what kind of rate of fire we've got here. Alright. Reload rate is okay. Point blank, can we do anything? No. Alright, we ain't getting through a KV-2. Can we break the KV-2's tracks with these guns? Yes, we can break his tracks, so we can at least do that. I don't think we're hurting a T-44 either. If we can't get through a KV-2, I can't rightly see us hurting a T-44. Let's go up against an enemy we're more likely to see with this thing first, while we've got just one belt of this ammo left. A lot less likely that we'll see a T-34 as well, so we'll just keep going and see what we can do to that T-26 up there. Moving across mud, this isn't too slow. 30 miles an hour for this thing is going to be much faster than a lot of its contemporary vehicles in this exact same road condition, so that's not bad. Yeah, I had a feeling. No way we're not going to do serious damage here. Okay. I was wrong, I guess. If we hit the crew directly, those rounds would certainly have killed them, but otherwise... Yeah, that's more like it. Alright, now we'll take the 5 rounds we have left and see if there's any possibility whatsoever we can do even the slightest bit of damage to the back of a T-44's turret. I very much doubt it. I don't realistically think, even with this 20 mil cannon, you could probably do much to a top-tier tank with very little armor if you were to try and take this thing God mode trolling. Actually, let's see if we can do a T-34 first, and then if we get through this, we'll... Yeah. Alright. We're not going to waste our time any further with that. It should be a fun vehicle all the same. Where'd the airplanes go? Are they nearby? It should have reasonably good anti-air capability, too, while not being an SPAA. Okay. Well, anyway, I suspect that its anti-air capability will also be decent, because that gun goes up pretty dang high. Like, near vertical, so that should be pretty good. Yeah, should be pretty decent. Alright, so the MiG-29 for the GDR has quite a lot of loadout. I'm going to show the R60 MKs next to the regular R60s, and then R27 ER1 and the R27 T1. The ER1 is an R27 R1 radar guided missile, and I'm assuming it's either extended range or I don't know. It's an improved version of this. And this T1 is thermally guided. It's an IR version of the R27. So obviously this is the radar guided version. This is the thermal guided version because it's got a clear seeker head for the IR thing. So there's the loadout there. So you'll be able to see my secondary weapon loadout. The R60 MKs are the outboards, and the R60s are the inboards. So that's the those are the weapons there. And then the T1, an external fuel tank, and the ER1. Let's see. Okay, launch range 100 kilometers on the ER. Let's see if the regular R27's slightly less than that. Yeah, only 55. So that might actually be extended for E, but it's also probably like some Russian term that doesn't mean that at all. But anyway, what the hell? Let's go. Alright, let's use... Let's use this thing, because this ought to be hilarious. Crank our range out there a little bit. Nope. Alright. Bring our... We get a lock. Yep. 3 kilometers away. Well, this thing can fire from a lot farther than that, so, that's fun. Oh, we actually lost our lock there. These missiles are going to be really neat on the, what do you call it, maps? The enduring conflict maps. Can't quite get the bore sight. Ah! Interesting. Alright, there's the thermal one. Switch over to regular R60. Let's see what kind of... Alright, regular R60's got a pretty small lock circle, so if we switch to the R60 Mk, what do we get? That's slightly bigger. Alright, didn't quite get him. That one should get him because it launched off the correct side rail. Alright. Let's go after the other guy with our R27T1 and see if we can get a good lock onto him. Is he going overhead? Yep, okay. And let's see if we can get a good lock on that guy. Yep, look at this launch window. There we go. I wonder if it's at... Yeah, it's actually tracking on him. That is probably going to get him. Oh, it hit him, but it didn't kill him. Interesting. Can we get a lock on him from here? Can we radar guide? Yeah, we can radar QR missiles, but they don't have a very good... There we go. Those should hit him from that distance. Shouldn't have any problem with an R60 hitting. That's what I thought. Okay. Well, there you go. The MiG-29 should be a very interesting fighter for War Thunder's purposes. In real life, it had an extremely short operational distance because it couldn't carry enough fuel. But in War Thunder, that is not going to be an issue. So... that's fine. War Thunder's a fantasy game more than anything lately anyway, so... Alright, so this thing... radar can go out to 50 kilometers. That's fun. It's got a mode here that's very interesting. Alt plus L. I'm not sure exactly what that does. But if that's like an auto lock thing, I'm not entirely sure. However, I got my hands off the controls right now, and it's not 100% accurate with keeping the crosshairs on the vehicle. So I don't really know what's going on with that. Like, if I wouldn't trust this to actually guide a missile, but you can see there's another lock going on with that other plane up there. It seems like there's somewhat of a track while scan situation going on. So, there, Alt plus L, I don't know if that's like lead calculator. But anyway, the missile's pretty quick. So, I'm not entirely sure what that, let's see if we can get a farther away target now. We don't have a far enough target to actually try like a 20-kilometer missile shot, but anyhow. That clearly missed because he's only 1.8 kilometers away. Just try aiming right at him. That should hit him, I think. Oh, okay. It switched off onto this guy, which should hit. Unless it already went past him. I don't know why. Maybe Alt plus L is lock onto the first target that it sees? I don't know. We're gonna go and check in the, see if I can find what that button is in the controls and see if it's a different thing. Oh boy. Here we go. Ah, switch missile targeting lead method, Alt plus L. Okay. Not 100% sure. It's probably, well, no, I would say it's missile targeting. I was going to say maybe it's the difference between leading with guns and leading with missile. But I'm not sure. In any case, that's going to be the only vehicle that has that I'm aware of. So, something else to make it extremely difficult to, extremely difficult to get CAS into the battle if you aren't maining the Soviet Union. So, that's fun. Alright. Last test drive for this video, because I think it's going to be really funny, and I want to see just how crazy this thing is. Alright, here we go. Trying to bring the machine gun to bear, and it doesn't seem to want to work. Yeah, the machine gun turret isn't doing anything. Okay. Well, it seems the machine gun turret isn't functional because it's not firing. That's unfortunate. Hey, this thing's got a pretty good, reasonably good hull traverse. That's not bad. Let's take it across this trench, which it was meant to do. Because that's also sort of humorous. And then we'll, check out the gunnery on it. Alright, this thing would certainly have been meant to cross a big, wide trench. World War I style fighting at the turn of World War II. It shouldn't have too much trouble with this. No, it really doesn't. The only trouble I could see it having would be it getting into, like, a diagonal situation there. But yeah, it really didn't have much trouble getting over that trench, as it reasonably should not have. Now, I don't know what kind of armor protection it's going to have until we take it into a real fight, which I don't really feel like doing. But let's see what the gun can do. Alright. HE doesn't quite get through the Pantsir II, but I bet it would do more damage if we got a hit at the top of the turret. So we'll try and hit the top of the cupola there, and... Okay, there. That'll hit. So as soon as that respawns, we'll try that again, and then we'll, probably see what kind of long-range shooting this thing has and the kind of weapon velocity we can expect from it. There we go. Well, I think that was the hit we wanted. Yeah. There's not much of a cupola there. Let's try the top front of his turret and see if it's just a little higher. No? Okay. I don't think we can hit what I'm trying to hit there, which is the upper slope of his turret front, but let's see what we can do here. That's pretty decent velocity. Try here. Alright, bit short. I mean, it's still a pretty short barrel with a pretty low caliber. But... Oh, alright. I mean, we're hitting a Ferdinand with HE. We're not really going to do much to him, but... It's fairly accurate for where the hash marks are, at least. I mean, that's pretty much hitting where I'm aiming. At least enough that you could adjust your aim based on the crosshairs. So, yeah, reasonably good. Heh. Alright, turret traverse, of course, is not going to be your friend, but you really can kind of... You can almost neutral steer in this thing, which is almost insane. Oh, I thought we broke his track or something. Well, that's just his natural turnaround point. That's actually funny. Okay. Well, there you go. It'll be functional against some German vehicles, at least. I don't know how much fun you're going to have fighting Russians in this thing. But as far as German, probably Panzer IIIs and Panzer IVs go, I think we can actually defeat them. Let's see. Let's see if we can get through that flat plate there. Should be able to. Oh, we're still not hitting where I'm trying to hit. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Well, there you go, everybody. Alright. Thanks very much for watching this, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. And look at those exhaust systems up there on the top of that tank. That's actually pretty humorous. Okay. Thanks for watching this, guys. Good luck in the new update whenever it comes out. And I hope you guys found this entertaining and or helpful with some of the new vehicles. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.